told some people at the DMV, I said, I stand in line, not in line, I stand at the counter because there was no line. I said, am I in the twilight zone? She said, what? I said, am I in the twilight zone because there's no line? And the lady who was standing at the counter also, she said, yeah, ain't that true? Ain't that bizarre? There's no line. There was no line at all. Yesterday, this is how you quantum connect in your mind. I thought about it before I did it. Got the inspection in 10 minutes. Today, I got my tags renewed in 5 minutes, in less than 5 minutes. It was like, I went in, handed it to her, handed my card, 3 minutes. 3 minutes max. Inspection, 8 minutes, probably. Bizarro land, people. Bizarro land. I promise you, it's real. If you live in the now, consider it done before you even have to go do it, knowing that it's going to work out. So you live in the top part of the sine wave. There is down and up and down and up. But when the downs tries to hit you, when you're in the downside, remember that it's not even real, because Jesus is on the throne. It's finished. If he gave you his son, will he not freely give you all things? Know that time don't exist, because and I thought about something today about how time doesn't exist. Okay, so here's how you know time doesn't exist. So let's say today, right now, you know some truth in Proverbs. Let's say if the book of Proverbs says, don't give a message to the sluggard. They'll never get out of bed and take your message and get it done. So don't trust in a sluggard to get your message. Don't put your trust in an unfaithful person to carry your message down the street, because it won't happen. So if that was true when Solomon wrote it, and it's true today, and it'll be true tomorrow, and it'll be true 20 years from now, that same truth is true today, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, forever. Don't put trust in a sluggard, because they won't get your message sent. They won't finish the job. They'll just roll over in the bed. If that's true today and it's true tomorrow, it's the eternal truth, then there's no time, because the same truth. If Jesus is a Savior today and tomorrow and yesterday and before the foundation of the world, there's no time. It's already written. So what's the purpose of experiencing time? Even though you know there's no time, when you go down in the dark side of the sine wave, it's not real, it's fake. So what is happening? God is trying to show you not to walk by sight, but to walk by faith. The reason you experience time, one of the reasons you experience time, is because you listen to the world's music, and the world's news, and the world's media, and the world's TV, and the world's shows, and you think, oh no, it's the end of the world. Oh no, it's not. It's never the end of the world. World without end. The world's going to be renovated. And so, if the earth is going to be renovated, you're being renovated. Your liver. Why won't the doctors tell you this? Why didn't they tell you this? Why did it take me most of my life to figure this out? That your liver and your pancreas will heal themselves. They will regrow. They will renew themselves. And if that's true about your liver and your pancreas, and you do autophagy, fasting autophagy, your cells will regrow. You can heal yourself. Your body's a better doctor than any doctor. So why won't they tell you that? You can decide, right? Let's say you have an illness right now, something. Now, if it's an infection, you need to go get some antibiotics or whatever. And it's okay to go to the doctor. But let's say you have something you're dealing with right now. I already proved it. There's this thing where when you get up close to words, it's hard to read that word when it gets up close to your eyes. So I was like, when it would get like this, I couldn't read it. And I went to the eye place, and the guy said, "Oh, that's prosopia or something with a P. Starts with a P." He says, "Well, once you go that, it's going down." I thought, I don't believe that. I believe it can be healed. And so I started fasting. I changed my food. I started no sugar. And now, if it's this close, I can read it just as good as I could when I was a kid. They lied to you. They lied. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go talk to that guy. I'm going to see if he's over there. I went to ask him about eyeglasses, and I said, "I'm dealing with this." He said, "Well, that's something prosopia or something with a PR in it, I think." He said, "Well, everybody goes through that as over time." And I thought, I don't accept that. I don't accept that lie. And sure enough, it was a lie. If you cut back sugar, you fast, you start exercising, you get your blood flowing, you get rid of fatty liver, I was never overweight, but everybody has fatty liver if they're eating sugar or if they're drinking alcohol or something like that. Get rid of your fatty liver, get the right nutrients. And one secret that I found out is if you eat a meat, it's best to eat like 2 or 3 meats at once, because the chain, what is it called? There's a chain of, I know what it's called, it just went out of my mind. Amino acid chain. If you have 3 meats, there's more likely that amino acid chain will be complete, because if it's not, the part that drops off turns into a carb. And so by eating 3 different meats, when you do eat meat, it completes the amino acid chain and it doesn't turn into carbs. Because anything that breaks off from that chain turns into a carb, turns into sugar. So my point is, I'm going right over here. This guy here said it's impossible to heal it. It's just the way it is. Whatever. Whatever. That's all you can say to these people. They believe that. They believe the lie of the system. You came from the earth. The earth can heal you. God can heal you. His spirit. Man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Exercise. And one of the secrets is right here. This eye place right here. I'm going to go tell him I healed my prosopia, or I'm going to find out what he called it. The house of eyes. They lied through their teeth to try to sell a pair of glasses. A pair of reading glasses or something. And they got a Halloween demon on the door. Look at that. No wonder they lied. They got demons on their door. So yeah, I'm gonna go tell him. That he's wrong. I'm gonna do it in a nice way.